Hey people, I am doing a very short live, and I thought I would let you look at my wall. You'll see my little office. Mermaids don't lose sleep over the opinions of shrimp. That's what the rest of the sign says. Be a mermaid and make waves. Always be yourself unless you can be a mermaid, and then be a mermaid. And today, I will be happier than a seagull with a French fry. All right, now, all that foolishness aside, let me say this about this whole Kiely Rodney's car going into the water, going into the reservoir, that it was captured on camera, yada yada. I don't think it's true. Okay, and I've studied the footage really hard. And I think if you look, I don't even have to show this. It's so clear that I don't have to show it. Okay, go to the video, the film, and watch where she's showing the car driving, and then where it goes into the supposedly where it's going down into the water. But don't end it there. Let it keep playing, and you're going to notice the car continues around and off to the left side of the video. It's so clear. It is not hard to see. But it's a bit distracting if you get all caught up looking in the water for the lights fading. It's a little distracting, and you don't see that the car actually continues on around its way and over to the left. So that's number one. Is I just think it's not. It just doesn't seem. I don't think it is what initially looks like. But kudos to the person who spent all their time really studying that footage. Realizing that she had home security footage that she could see the lake. So I'm really grateful for her looking. I think it was a really good idea. And then the second thing is this family, the Sikh Merced family. First of all, so the word Sikh, Singh, okay, that is like somebody being named Jones or Smith. It is as common of a name for Indian families as anything, right? So I know there are people that are trying to say, oh, it's a connection to that, what was it, Salisa Sikh, that old Ronnie put out. No, that's BS. He put out BS. That was absolute BS. So this people trying to form this connection, it kind of popped off last night. I spent several hours, so I was on Zav all night, and then I was by myself trying to look at these connections, and no, I just don't yet see. Now, maybe there's something out there that I have not seen yet, but I'm not seeing anything that I would feel confident by. But the one thing that I would like to say, hey, Muffin Top, the one thing I would like to say that I think we absolutely must pay attention is who? Mama Megan. Yeah? I think this whole deal with Mama Megan is kind of freaky. That is not resting upon hyperbole. That is not a smoke and mirrors. Hey, focus over here and don't look over there. This woman has opened her mouth way too much. She has inserted herself into an already confusing and troubling set of circumstances, and that she admits that she's got this strangely intimate relationship with Sammy, It's odd. It's very strange. The stories she's telling, the steps she's making, they're very, very odd. So I work all day today. I don't get finished till about 9 o'clock tonight. Um, and so, my plan is, if I'm able to tonight, to spend more time on it, and tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna do a live tomorrow regarding Megan, and all the foolishness that sort of popped off, with that. I'm gonna tell you what it feels like to me, and this doesn't mean, that I'm right about this. This is just me kind of giving my thoughts, okay? And that is, it feel like Chris Watts' insanity to you? Is that what this case is beginning to feel like with Kiely Rodni? It's too messy. It's too messy. It's too many extraordinary, unusual stories floating around. There's too many colorful characters. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. So, but Megan is a thing. She's talking. She did I will tell you, but I'll tell you what the one thing that she said, the one thing that she said that made me go, okay, Megan, it looks like you have just worked your way into my channel. And that was when she said that she approached Sammy Smith. She approached Sammy Smith to find out why her son was having trouble in school. Hello? Does that strike anybody else as strangely unusual? Once again, we have this weird situation where you've got a young woman who seems to have more control than an old lady. And that's just not the way of the world, is it? That's not the norm. That is, we mothers, we generally see the different groups in school and which kids are the more powerful, influential among the different kids. But do we buy into that? Do we look at the popular kids and think, oh, let me try to befriend this kid? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And yet that does appear to be what happened. It's so odd, right? So strange. So more than ever, I think the situation with Mama Megan, I think it solidifies my discomfort that Sammy, in terms of social power, Sammy was dominating the social landscape at Truckee. And Kiely was not. Kiely was so far outside of that social group, mean girl, popular girl. She was so far outside of that, both in her own interest as well as the social position of her parents, her family. No, if I were the cops, I would drag little Miss Sammy Frou Frou into the office, and we would have a come to Jesus meeting and say, what was the damn story? Why were you guys trying to get her to that party? What was going on? Because we know that she was not your friend. And a lot of people have said, oh, well, she was running after Jagger and she was going to give flowers to Jagger, and that proves that she's friends. No, you know what? A mean girl that decided to target Kiely would also maybe target that girl's boyfriend in an effort to harm the girl that she's trying to target. So, Sammy, what are you doing? Like, was this a game? Was this you enjoying power and influence? Like, what are you up to? I don't know what the answers are. I don't know what the reality is, But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the power differentials that keep revealing themselves in this whole trucky landscape doesn't match the story that Sammy told on this, All-American Dream Chaser interview. It just doesn't match. All right. I am done, people. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I'll be going live tomorrow for quite a while, okay, for one of our famous long, wild speculation Fridays. All right, y'all have a good day. And remember, always be yourself unless you can be a mermaid, and then be a mermaid. See you later. Bye. Dun 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 da 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 da. Dun 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 da 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 da. Dun dun da 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 da.